let's talk about an introduction to grind traceability in the meat department. Grind traceability is an electronic system that records the key information regulators need to quickly identify potential source materials that could cause or contribute to any unsatisfactory ground beef products. This process includes recording and logging the grinding processes of primals, trimmings, and overstocks. These include choice beef, certified Angus beef, as well as all halal and kosher beef products. These beef items will be used when meat associates grind beef products to make freshly ground beef for our customers. Ground beef accounts for 10% of our meat sales and is the backbone of our meat department operations. It's also the most perishable item carried in the meat department. Since store-made ground beef is derived from beef trimmings and fine ground tubes, the proper handling, freshness control, and fat-to-lean ratio of the trimmings become essential to the total operation. The ADC Grind Traceability Program is the application that we use to track the beef that goes into our store grinds. You will need either of these two product labels to enter the beef into the system. That includes the label on the box, which has the packer name, primal description, and grade, or the EAN barcode, which includes the pack date, the serial number, the establishment number, and the boxed weight. When you're ready to start the grinding procedures, all associates must wash their hands before starting the grinding operation. Inspect the grinder is clean and sanitized, and make sure that all the beef is scanned using the ADC Grind Traceability system. Use a clean knife to open the beef tubes and never use a box cutter. Grind all fine ground tubes first, beginning with the most lean to the least lean. For example, starting with 93%, then going to 90, 85, and finishing with 80%. And lastly, never mix trimmings and overstock products. Trimmings and overstock muscle product should never be mixed with fine ground tubes to produce store-made ground beef. To achieve the specific fat content specifications, these trimmings must be separated into individual trays or half lugs, which are to be labeled such as 80, 85, or 90% lean. Then you must cover with plastic and label it with the date and time and the actual day of the week, for example, Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, that the trim was generated on the scale label. To ensure optimum freshness of your ground beef, it's recommended to grind store-generated bench trim within 24 hours. Follow the proper labeling procedures with all store trim platters and half lugs. That includes circling the fat to lean content, making sure today's date is visible, and writing the current day of the week, for example, M for Monday. Some things to make sure you do every day, including scan all meat boxes prior to production, keeping the box until all the primals in the box are used, properly label trim platters with the day of production, scan all case reworks, ensure the end of the day sanitizer is completed, log all grinds and finalize in the system after every grind throughout the day. Some things to do not include scanning meat boxes at the end of the day or the next day, log a single grind at the end of the day, leave single primals out of the box in the cooler, and mix case reworks and trim without scanning. Always be sure to ask your supervisor if you have any questions when grinding beef. Thanks for watching!